The Iowa Research and Development Tax Credit is similar to that of the federal credit. It adopts the federal definition for qualifying research expenses and allows the credit to be calculated using either the regular credit method or the alternative simplified credit method. The Internal Revenue Code defines qualified research expenses as those expenses for activities intended to discover information that eliminates uncertainty concerning the development or improvement of a product. A product is defined as a process, technique, formula, or invention. Normal commercial outsourced contract research expenses are subject to a 65% limit. The credit may be claimed by both C corporations and flow-through entities. Current year claims are submitted with the current year return. Amended claims are submitted in accordance with the standard amending rules. The documentation requirements for the Iowa Research Credit follow the same guidelines as the federal return. The taxpayer must be able to put their hands on receipts, key documents, and financial statements if and when required to support expenses claimed. Under the federal definition, the following items do not qualify for the credit: general and administrative payroll, supplies not involved directly in the R&D, depreciable property and land, advertising, marketing, utilities, small tools, and shipping costs. Here are some ways that the Iowa Research Credit differs from the federal research credit. The Iowa regular credit is 6.5% of the lower of qualified research expenses conducted in Iowa above the base amount, or 50% of the qualified research expenses. Iowa's alternative simplified credit is 4.55% of the expenses incurred in the state over the past 3 years. Any unused credit can be refunded or carried forward to offset tax liability for the following year. Companies with tax incentive contracts under the High Quality Jobs Program or the Enterprise Zone Program may calculate a supplemental research activities credit. The supplemental credit is an additional 10% of a company's qualifying incremental research expense for gross revenues less than $20 million and 3% for a business with gross revenues exceeding $20 million. The supplemental research activities credit must be calculated using the same method that the research activities credit was calculated. Taxpayers must submit Form IA-128 to the Iowa Department of Revenue. For further information on state research credits or the federal research credit, please visit our Swanson Read YouTube channel by clicking the link below. To speak with a Swanson Read advisor, simply click on the Contact button on the lower left-hand corner of the screen.